Yo, what's good? It's your girl JuOnDaBeat, and today I'm chopping it up with Heavy on the Hustle. You already know I'm repping Born to Hustle Media 10-4 that way.
Ayy, and I been like that. Got a nigga in the trap, put him on the play last night. Keep that shit a stack. You ain't never seen me lack, been eating, got a mean appetite.
It's Ju. What's going on, Ju?
What's up, B?
All right. What brings you here today?
Well, you already know it's been a long road. 10 weeks, JuOnDaBeat Tuesdays. I got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
A lot of experiences to share. I haven't done an interview in a while, so
All right. Well,
it's time
we
to bring
glad.
the people up to date with what's been going on.
That right. That right. Okay. Well, where you from? Let's tell the people what you know where you from, where you was raised at.
I'm repping SC. You already know. I was born in the Low Country, 843, Hartsville, Darlington, Florence. Then I moved to the 803 when I was like 10 years old. So I was raised here too. So anywhere SC, from the Low Country to the Metro.
Okay. What you like South Carolina, or what do you like about South Carolina?
I love it. I love South Carolina. We the underdogs, so we got a lot to prove.
Facts.
We come together and we different. Like people, they might overlook us. We might feel overlooked. But when I come around my people, when we come together at these events, we just got so much more to offer than the spotlight we get. But we working on that. We building a platform here, and I love it. I love being a part of the process.
Okay. Okay. So have you been through anything that like kind of gravitated you towards the music, or like what influenced you to do music?
Music to me is the universal language. So anything you've been through, I feel like it can be relatable to other people in music once you put it against the beat. I used to write a lot of poetry, just to express my thoughts, and that was my release.
Okay.
But once I started getting involved with people that did music heavily, they encouraged me to do music. And once I started, that was my outlet.
Okay.
I haven't turned back. I won't turn back.
Did you think that you'd be doing music? Like if you could talk to yourself 10 years ago, do you think that you would be doing music?
Not at all. I was supposed to be in the WNBA.
Get the fuck. Really?
Yeah. You could have never told me I would be doing music, but anything that I fell in love with or I started to do, I pursued 100%. So when I started playing basketball, I practiced day in and day out. I mean, I was trash when I started, but practice day in and day out. When I started doing music, I couldn't get out of it.
Right.
So, I never would have thought that I would be doing it. Here. But it's crazy. Like, I love life because it exposed you to the things, you didn't see coming.
Right.
And you got to be able to adapt and take control of that.
Okay, so outside of sports and music, because those are two you just talked about, what else do you like to do? I heard you do a little something with the camera, something like Pam or something like what's that?
Media, you already know. So
Okay.
yeah, I like to capture, videos, photo shoots, anything. When we have these events, I love getting artists when they perform because I feel like content is so important as an artist. And I feel like a lot of times we be so caught up in a moment, we forget, get the content to promote ourselves. And that's one of my biggest things. Promote yourself. Put yourself out there. So once I got the camera and I was able to help other artists do that, fell in love with that too.
So what's going on with I hear you a camera lady with Bam.
Yeah.
What's that all about? And where did y'all come up with that?
Well, Born to Hustle by any means. We got that tatted.
Okay.
It's more like affirmations. At first, it started as a brand, because we live by that. You gotta hustle by any means. Anyway, you gotta make it. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So we started with that name. It stuck. Then we started going out to these different events and just seeing, how some artists weren't getting their content or whatever, we be caught up in performing. So, but I'm big on promotion. So I'm like, we're going to get all these artists, especially when we're doing our own events, we're going to get all their footage, make sure, after they leave here, they can take something with them, push their fans, push their music. So after we started doing that, helping artists just started to become a passion of mine because I know how hard it is. I ain't even make it yet, so I'm on this process. I see other artists trying, pushing. I feel like we get together and help each other.
Okay.
We gonna make it. It's inevitable.
Okay. So what do you look forward to in? Did I ask you that?
You did.
What do you look forward to? What do you look forward to in your career?
I look forward to now. I'm looking forward to where me and my team about to go. because before, that's one thing I've always been trying to, get with someone, other artists, a team, a solid, stable team, because I know it's strength in numbers. Mm-hmm. And so this whole experience over the past 10 weeks with JuOnDaBeat Tuesdays, we organically built a team, a family. And I feel like with all of our resources and our energy, the sky ain't even the limit. So I already know whatever we do and set our minds to do at this point, we're going to accomplish it. And I'm looking forward to it. I know whatever I'm planning in my head is going to be 10 times, 100 times bigger than that. So shout out to Tenfold, man. Y'all gave me such inspiration over these past couple weeks. Mm-hmm. I already know we're going to do exactly what we set out to do, plus more.
Okay. All right. Well, we getting ready to wrap it up. But do you have any shout outs or anybody that you want to holler at before we get out of here?
You already know. Shout out to Heavy on the Hustle. Shout out to Tenfold, the Nutty Finessa. I got you. Shout out to Born to Hustle Media. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with JuOnDaBeat Tuesdays. Everybody that's been rocking with JuOnDaBeat. This is my year 5. I'm excited. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my family. Everybody, man. Shout out to the Metro. Shout out to SC. Any artist that's pushing, that believes in themselves, that's hustling every day. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, B, for this interview. I appreciate you so much.
And we appreciate you back, girl.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow me. B2HJu on Instagram. JuOnDaBeat, JuOnDaBeat. And stay tuned, because this is just the beginning, baby.
Well,
Nigga,
thank
how
you,
you forget
Ju.
about your cameraman?
And shout out to my cameraman, CCG King X. You already know he be holding it down every show with the camera. Him and White Boy Kids, Lex the Benefit, Glock with the guap, Trap Soul Devo, the whole Tenfold, man. We work
That sound
together.
like Tenfold.
We move as a unit. Straight like that.
All right. Well, thank you, Ju, for coming through and hollering at us. And let us know how heavy you are on the hustle.
Okay, real heavy on the hustle.
All right.
Flex one time,
We gonna
do that.
see you next time.
Yeah.
Bring it right. Oh, bring
Shout
it.
out to DJ Surplus, the number 1 DJ in
No.
the motherfucking solar system.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ayy, and I been like that. Got a nigga in the trap, put him on the play last night. Keep that shit a stack. You ain't never seen me lack, been eating, got a mean appetite.